For his views, we're joined now by Professor Munir from the Institute for Policy, Advocacy, and Governance. Munir, thank you so much for joining us. Were you disappointed that the Pope did not mention Rohingya by name in Myanmar and in Bangladesh?
First of all, thank you, Rico, for having me. Yes, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Many of the human rights and watch bodies expect a little bit more, because he does bring his embodiment of peace and harmony, tolerance around the world, given the extent to which this has happened. And there is a broad global consensus that it has been a case of ethnic cleansing. So yes, we'd expect a little bit more preciosity than well-intended, very generic, broad statement which came out.
Do you think that Pope Francis was influenced by Roman Catholic leaders in Myanmar and in Bangladesh not to explicitly mention Rohingyas and to try to tiptoe around a diplomatic minefield?
That is the impression we also got, that for both the Catholic leaders in Myanmar and Bangladesh, particularly in Myanmar, he has been told that mentioning Rohingya might upset the government and military. And even the Christians themselves in Myanmar, if you look at some of the reports, including the United States Commission on Religious Freedom, which brought out two reports this year, points out that also some of the persecution Christians are facing. So that is there, of course, definitely. But there are also instances Pope has come out and spoken. Even in last June, he made a very clear statement that, he was protesting persecution, and let's quote him, against the Rohingya brothers and sisters.
So apart from the Rohingya issue, Munir, how has he been received in Bangladesh?
Well, he has been received well, and I'm sure by and large everybody in Bangladesh appreciates he's taking the trouble. I think he's the only one at the level of head of the state who took the time and trouble to come here. So that is very much appreciated. But again, as you said, and I answered, that the expectation was a little bit more, given what has been happening in last few months. Yes.
We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your insights on the Pope's visit in